Alright, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the 1954-55 NBA season. We're re-simming. This is our 9th year in the league now, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think it's 9th. No, maybe it's 8th. Yes, this is our 9th year. We'll do a little league history here, give everyone a refresher. The past champions here. Philadelphia Warriors are currently defending their back-to-back. The Lakers, Bullets, and then the Capitals won the first four with their dynasty, of course. So diving into the roster, the Baltimore Bullets, they actually in real life folded after 14 games in this year. I'm gonna give them a chance. Why the hell not? They get one extra year in the 50s. If they win the championship, it's on me. But Jim Pollard, Don Otten, Max Soslovsky get another chance. They actually have a pretty decent team, all these 80s and stuff, so we'll see. Maybe they can make something happen. The Capitals don't exist. Then we go to the Celtics, who've got Carl Braun and Larry Faust leading the way. Corey Cooper, Bob Curlin. They got a good team, man. Milkvey. So the Celtics, maybe their run to the top begins now, you know? The Milwaukee Hawks, they're going to move to St. Louis, if I remember correctly, next year. But for now, they got Bob Davies, Ronald Hawkins, Ray Felix. They got a good little core here. Harry Gallatin as well. Then we go to the Knicks. Dick Groat had those great games with the Rochester Royals. Mark Workman, Nat Clifton. Yeah, nice little squad for the Knicks. The Minneapolis Lakers, they got Bob Cousy. They got Dolph Schayes. They got Bill Sharman. They got Jack Nichols. This team is stacked. And the fact they didn't make it last year, they didn't win it all last year, is crazy. Syracuse Nationals still got Mikan rotting away here, winning MVPs and stuff. Cliff Hagan, though, did get drafted. He should be pretty good. Frank Selvey, Jin Lee. I don't know who Jin Lee is. He got to be fake. The Fort Wayne Pistons, they got Jim Beachtold, Earl Lloyd, Walter Dukes, Jack Molinas. Yeah, they got some guys, a lot of 80s in there. Rochester Royals, Arnie Rison leading the way, D. Palmer. Yeah, they don't have too many guys at the top here. Steamrollers don't exist. And then lastly, the Philadelphia Warriors, the defending champs, back-to-back. Paul Arizin, really been running the way here for these guys. They got Sagana Christopher still. They got George Yardley. And they still have Joe Folks. They've had him since the first year in this league. Yeah, he's played every single year. He used to be at the top. He's slowly faded into a nice little role player for his team and given the reins to Paul Arizin. So now we go to the all-players, top 5. Cousy running the way at the 1 spot, Schayes at 2. So the Lakers technically have the 2 best players in the league because even with Schayes and Mikan being a 92, the -1 would be higher. So really no excuse for your all Lakers, especially in the 50s. And we got George Mikan at the 3 spot, Carl Braun for the Celtics at the 4 spot, and Paul Arizin of the Warriors at the 5. Larry Faust being the only other 90 in the league. But yeah, without further ado, let's just get right to the end of the season and the playoffs. I want to see what happens this year. In the 1954-55 NBA season, the Pistons and Nationals shared the best regular season record at 43-29. Neil Johnston led in points per game at 22.7. In the NBA Finals, the Syracuse Nationals took down the Pistons 4-3, and the Baltimore Bullets will be folding. MVP of the NBA in the 1954-55 NBA season resim is Ronald Hawkins of the Milwaukee Hawks. You could have given me 50 guesses. All right, maybe 50 I would have said. You could have given me 30 guesses. What overall is this man? He is an 85 overall. Look at these jumps, man. He went from 13 to 5 all the way up to 32 this year for the Milwaukee Hawks. Shout out to you, Ronald. Killing things in the 50s. Wow, I'm stunned. All those real players, and Ronald Hawkins is our MVP. Shout out to you. 32-9. I want to see where the Hawks ended up on these standings. Rookie of the Year, Bob Pettit. He's on the Pistons. I don't even think I mentioned him in the roster, but he averaged 16 and 8. Sixth Man of the Year, also Bob Pettit. He came off the bench, so the Pistons got a little squad there. Mikan, Defensive Player of the Year once again. Richie Regan is our most improved player for the Rochester Royals, 13 and 8. Solid from him. He's shooting 38% from 3 though, so I might have to check that. Clutch Player of the Year, Paul Arizin. Not really surprised. And the Warriors with Steve Kerr, Coach of the Year. Nationals Executive of the Year. Okay, so no insanely good teams. Whoa. The Milwaukee Hawks. They must have some voting for the All-NBA teams or something because all 3 of their top guys made the All-NBA first team. Okay, well, it's Ronald Hawkins, George Mikan, Bob Davies, Dick Groat, and Ray Felix. Yeah, Bob Davies, little injury as well. Harry Gallatin from the Hawks also makes the All-NBA team. Wow, second team as well. But yeah, Harry Gallatin, Cliff Hagan, Bob Cousy, Paul Arizin, Carl Braun. Third team is Richie Regan, Dolph Schayes, Mark Workman, George Kaftan, and Bob Pettit in his rookie season. Here are the defensive teams, and here are the rookie teams. All right, so let's see how these standings look. Yo, hold on a second. So the Milwaukee Hawks. So I don't even know what to say here. The Milwaukee Hawks missed the playoffs by about 6 games. And not only did they get the MVP of the league, they had 3 guys on All-NBA first team, a guy on second team, and if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure they got a guy on third team too. How does that make any sense? Okay, I mean, wow. Shout out to Ronald Hawkins. I mean, yeah, this team isn't very good, but wow. Okay, I don't even know what to say to that. But looking at the standings other than that, Warriors the 1 seed, Nationals and Lakers up here, Pistons at the 4, Celtics at 5, Knicks, Royals, and the Bullets in their final year. I guess I should have cut the Bullets off earlier because they snuck in the 8 seed. But it's all right. It's all good. That's embarrassing from the Hawks, though. Like, what are you doing? How did, whatever. League leaders, Ronald Hawkins. Okay, all right. I get the MVP. All right, that's fine. He averaged almost 10 more points in second place, so like fair enough if you want to give him MVP, but I cannot believe they all made first team. That's unbelievable. Rebounding, Ray Felix led the league. Okay. Assist-wise, Bob Davies led the league. So a Milwaukee Hawks member led in points, rebounds, and assists. Let me say that again. A Milwaukee Hawks member led the league in points per game, rebounds per game, and assists per game. All different players. Steals per game as well. Wow. Bob Davies. The blocks. Oh, the blocks are a fake player, but it's going to be Mikan. Okay. They lead in turnovers too. Jeez. Okay, so Bob Pettit had a 80 standing 3 tendency, so I'm going to lower that. I know he could shoot them, but I'm good. What the hell is that, man? All right. So, I mean, yeah, let's get into these games. Let's just get straight into it. All right, so Knicks, Lakers. Knicks did take game 1. We will see if they are able to hold on and take out the Lakers with Dolph Schayes and Cousy. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen here. And yeah, the Lakers are just going to beat them by about 40, led behind Jack Nicholls. Yeah, Jack Nicholls got the experience. They got a really good team, man. Those Lakers got a really good team. Next up, the Fort Wayne Pistons versus the Celtics. This is actually an intriguing matchup. And I forgot to look who won the first game, so I don't really know who's in the lead here. But this looks like it could go down to the wire until the Celtics... Hold on. Are the Hawks back? Hawks, you score one more time, I'll hop in. Celtics putting their foot on the gas, and they will overcome the Hawks there. Corey Cooper leading the way, and that actually tied the series. Then we go to the Nationals versus the Royals. Let's see who takes game 2 here. Nationals holding on right now, but it is close. It's the Nationals looking like they may pull away, but maybe not. Maybe not. It's going to overtime. I should have hopped in. Oh my gosh. I was trying to stop it slow, but pause. Oh my god. 106-102. They hit a jumper. Mikan missed a layup, and then Ryzen scores at the buzzer. Okay. Well, we're in overtime. All right, so the Royals have it here. They're actually up 1-0 in the series, so they can take down Mikan here. Let's see what they draw up. I didn't see who this was, but he gives it a Mikan and he lays it in. Nationals now up 4. And thankfully, again, we have that 24-second shot clock, so we're able to not watch super stalled possessions. This is Regan here, I believe. Number 17. Let's see what he's going to do with it. Nice little behind the back. He fades. No good. Rebound, Mikan. And that might have done it there. The Nationals might have been able to hold on. Oh, that's Cliff Hagan, number 17. So, Hagan and Mikan screen. Yeah, that could start tearing up this generation here. He's going to miss that jumper, though. Here comes Regan. Regan's looking, trying to find something here. Driving, kicks it down to Brightman, who is fouled. 2 big free throws here for Brightman. We'll see if he's able to knock them down. He makes the first. That was a dangerous roll. Second one from Brightman is up and off. Rebound Mikan, and that'll probably do it, y'all. Mikan really just needs one of these to go. The first one is cash money. Yeah, this thing's over. 5-point game in this generation. It's not going to happen. 116-111 is the final score, and that will also be going to a game 3 now, behind Mikan's 32 and 16. And now we go to the Warriors Bullets game. This could be the last Bullets game in their existence, and honestly, it'd be pretty fitting. But they're fighting. They're fighting. Hold on now. They got a chance in this one. 2 minutes left, a minute left. All right, 107-106, here we go. All right, here we go. Warriors inbound, the defending champs trying to take out the Bullets in their final, what would be their final game. Arizin kicks it out to Ralph Beard. Passing around the horn, Arizin down the lane, he is fouled. Sofsky doesn't like it, but there was some contact. Arizin on the first one is good. That'll give them a 2-point lead. The second one is up and good. So the Bullets need a quick bucket here. Got to score on this possession. Let's see what they do. Little pick and roll here. Give it down to Don Otten, who will lay it in. The Bullets are playing with heart. They're matching the Warriors' buckets. It's a 1-point game. 50 seconds remaining. Arizin has it. City of Baltimore on their feet. Arizin, little hop step move. That is a beautiful play from Paul Arizin right there. That was just a beautiful basketball play. That is a veteran champion right there. Warriors looking to three-peat, and they don't have time to mess with the Bullets right now. But the Bullets are fighting for their franchise. Zaslavsky trying to take it right at the MVP, Paul Arizin, and he puts it in over. What a play. Defending Finals MVP Paul Arizin, and Max Zaslavsky is guarding. Arizin trying to go at him again. Kicks it to Yardley. Yardley, little pick and roll, steps back. Good defense from the Bullets. They got a chance. 13 seconds. Al Servi. It's a 1-point game. Harrison now with it. What will Harrison do? 4 seconds. 3. Going to the rim. Harrison. No good. And the Warriors will end the Bullets season here by 1 point in game 2. Man, tough way to go out for the Bullets, especially because that's the end of their franchise. But you're playing the defending champs, and I think they went out swinging. So shout out to him. Harrison, that was a tough look. He's going to be biting himself for it, but they will all be on different teams next year. So box score, yeah, Bob Harrison. I guess he was the guy to go to. He's 10 of 13. 24 points. Jim Pollard actually might have been the guy. Did he foul out? He fouled out. Okay, that's the only reason, because he was 9 of 10. But shout out Bob Harrison for almost getting them across the finish line there. Oh yeah, and Arizin and Yardley had 26 and 24. All right, so the Warriors are the first team to advance. Everyone else is going to elimination games. Knicks, Lakers, Classic. Let's see what we're going to get here in Minneapolis. They're not in LA yet, but they're still dominant. And unless the Knicks have a crazy late comeback, it doesn't look like they will. Sharman leading the way, 24. Nichols, 17. Cousy didn't have to do too much. Is Shays in the lineup? Yeah, Shays just had a stinker, I guess. But they were still able to beat the Knicks. Dick Grote went out swinging, and the Lakers move on to the next round. Now we go to this Pistons-Celtics series. A lot of good players in this series. Pettit's still young, but the rest of the guys, pretty good. So let's see what happens. The Pistons and the Celtics in this game 3, getting down to the wire. And the Pistons, yeah, they've led the whole game. They just held on, won every quarter, not by much, but just enough to keep them away. And who led the way? Earl Lloyd led the way. Jim Beachtold and Earl Lloyd leading the way for the Pistons. They will play the Warriors in round 2. And then the Royals Nationals, game 3. Let's see who we got here. Is this Mikan's year? You know, can they finally make some steps? This one looks like it may get close. Royals on a little run here. Nationals keeping in front though. We're going to slow it down a little more. See if this may be worth hopping into. 3-point game. Oh, it's a 1-point game. I got to hop in. I should have hopped in with the 3-point game. I didn't know whose ball it was. All right, so the Royals just scored, so it should be the Nationals' ball. Nationals just got to inbound it. They're going to have to play the foul game here. But since it is game 3, we're going to give them a chance. It doesn't look like the Royals are going to foul. I don't want to infiltrate. I might have to hop in it. Nah, you know what? I'm going to let them play it. They're going to ride it out. 8, 7, 6. Syracuse using all the time. Grigsby, tough 2. No good. Timeout, but only 0.4 seconds. Man, yeah, I think you got a foul there, guys. I think you got a foul there. Is it because it was 25, 24, maybe? That could just be 2K being bad, or the team being like, oh, maybe there'll be more than 0.4 seconds, but there's not. Rising for three, off the mark, and the Nationals, led by George Mikan, are going to sneak their way into round two. Let's see, can Mikan finally make something happen in this league? A guy who won 5 championships in real life, yet to scrape one here. So hopefully he can get it done. We'll see. Mikan leading the way, 27-13, and then D. Palmer for the Royals had 23. But yeah, the top 4 seeds ended up going to round 2. I believe these are best of 5 if I remember, so let's see. Okay, we got 2 2-0 leads, and it's not the way I would have predicted at all. Mikan's Nationals are up 2-0, and Pettit's Pistons are up 2-0. So I guess it's Earl Lloyd's Pistons. My bad, Earl Lloyd, but I'm just used to Pettit being the guy. But let's see. Nationals up 2-0. Can they make a finals appearance after? And I mean, they'd be taking down the Lakers, man. That'd be a crazy beat. But the Lakers showing some pride here. They're gonna win game 3. Shays and Cousy leading the way. Actually, it's a pretty all around showing from them. So they will make it 2-1. But now the Pistons are up 2-0 on the Warriors, and they are the home team. You know, they got 2 games at home. They only need to win 1. So we'll see if they can do it. Can the Pistons pull off a sweep of the Warriors? Oh my goodness. The Pistons are going to the finals, and they're beating the champs. Jim Beachtold leading the way with 25. Bob Pettit had 16. Everyone showed up for him. Earl Lloyd. They win 3-0. I never would have predicted that. The Warriors, yeah, Paul Arizin just didn't have it this series, I guess. Yeah, he didn't do much. He had a very quiet 3 games, so Paul Arizin definitely going to have a long summer thinking about it. But Nationals, Lakers, can the Lakers come back from down 2-0? Or is Mikan going to the finals? Man, the Lakers really putting pressure on the Nationals here. We're going to have a game 5. We're going to have a game 5, ladies and gentlemen. 4 guys on the Lakers scoring 20+. And Mikan 29-7. They're going to need more. They're going to need more, Mikan. But let's see. Game 5, Lakers Nationals. Who's going to play the Pistons in the finals? Lakers really looking like they might pull this off. But the Nationals showing some pride. Okay, here we go. 5-point game, 7-point game. 5 again. They hit a 3. Oh no, the Lakers are going to the NBA Finals once again. Mikan had 34 and 12. He went out swinging, but he just can't get over this hump, man. So we got a Lakers-Pistons final. Let's see. I'm trying to remember who was in the finals just a few years ago. Yeah, the Lakers did make it, and they have won one already. Okay, yeah. So they did win one without Cousy and Shays, though. Pistons, I don't think they've even been here yet. Is the Pistons' first appearance? It is. All right, so let's check out these 2 teams, how they match up with each other. Yeah, this Pistons team really breaking the odds here. I know Pettit's an all-time great. He's only an 81 right now, though. He's a rookie. Jim Beach told Earl Lloyd, pretty sure those are the highest overalls on the team. They're both 85s. This Lakers team has way better personnel. So we'll see if the Lakers are just going to wax him, or if the Pistons really got a team here. They're deep. They're a deep team. They don't really have weaknesses, so I guess that's why. But they don't have like a star yet. But we'll see. Game 1 to the Lakers. Not surprised. Game 2 to the Lakers. Game 3. Damn, bro. These finals, I feel like a lot of these finals games just be like, they just run through it. Lakers took all 3. Game 1, no, nothing special. Yeah, none of these stats really popping out too much. Nothing too crazy. Lakers just taking care of business. And I think it might be Cousy and Shay's time to get their ring. And they are absolutely showing so against the Pistons. Oh my goodness. Oh, the Pistons making a late comeback though, but it's not going to be enough. We're going to hop in here with 22 seconds left. Watch their celebration. And that'll do it. The Minneapolis Lakers have won the 1954-55 NBA championship. They are back on top. That's their 2nd of the decade and the first with the likes of Cousy and Shays. They got it done before them, and now they've officially got it done with both of them. So they can officially put themselves in the history books as champions. Look at the celebration. Bill Sharman got his hand literally. All right, bro. They're hyped, though. Bill Sharman, 2nd ring. Cousy's all hyped as well, understandably so. And I guess the Lakers are the Toronto Raptors. Yeah. And it looks like Cousy is the finals MVP. We'll see if that's actually the case. But I wouldn't be surprised with the points assist numbers he puts up. So he can finally etch his name in the history books. Pettit went out swinging with 25, but it didn't matter. It was an all-around game from the Lakers. 19 and 10 from Shays. Cousy 14 and 11. Just a cool, calm, collected sweep from these Lakers who have been here before. Cousy, Finals MVP. He didn't even average 16 points a game and 9 assists. He averaged 2 blocks a game though, which is bizarre. But yeah, they didn't really have to do much. So shout out to them. The Lakers are your NBA champions. Let's check out the player retirements. Frankie Baumholtz, Bud Palmer, Bruce Hale. Yeah, some of these guys are finally finding their way out. Bill Gabor, I remember him from earlier on. So yeah, the league is progressing. But that'll be it for me in this episode. I'll see you guys in the next season. Peace.